If there's a gun to your head, when are we gonna see the Shakur Tanks, the Shakur Devin, the Devin Tanks?
There's only one fight that is really
the one.
Like, if we were like gonna be for real about it, like,
keep it honest.
What's the fight?
My opinion, because we talking about like skill and like boxing, like all around boxing, right?
Yeah.
Because we ain't talking about somebody that just got a good jab or what.
Yeah.
We talking about like all around.
Can do everything.
Yeah, boxing.
Yeah.
Me and Tank the biggest fight.
That's the one.
It's the biggest fight in the world.
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna be the biggest boxing fight in the world when it happens.
Y'all, what you think? Like 147, 140?
Nah, hell no.
135?
35, 40, I don't know. I could see it happening not too far in the future.
Really?
Yeah. I think Tank will sign that contract.
Dang.
And I'm going to sign a contract too, so it's like,
you gonna get it on.
Yeah.
How Tank fights. Like, you see Tank, he's...
Nah, you gotta fight Shakur Stevenson, kid.
No. I would love to. No.
Until you get me Shakur and Tank, I'm not
100%, but I think that's being built. I feel like it's
but that's the problem. You marinate it and you don't get it when you don't want it. Now they're talking about Tank and Lomachenko. I don't need Tank and Lomachenko. I needed it like 4 years ago.
Shakur and Tank, this is it, the biggest fight in the world, no question about it. Fight fans, get ready for an electrifying showdown. The boxing world is just going crazy with excitement as we await for the epic clash of titans. Gervonta Tank Davis versus Shakur Stevenson. This isn't just any fight. It's a showdown between two undefeated champions, each bringing their own unique style and strengths to the ring. Get ready, because this is going to be one thrilling battle.
One more question before I go. Why not fight Tank at 135?
Tank ain't gonna fight him, man. He not gonna fight him.
You gotta realize with Tank, he on that other side where he gonna, act
take
like
all the cupcakes. Alex, say it.
Man, I'm quite sure.
Look,
fight you here.
So you saying he don't want to put that record up?
Look,
Shady. Hey, Shady, I know Tank.
Man.
I know Tank, Shady.
I know Tank too.
Let him talk. Go ahead.
Hey, I know Tank too, and I know for a fact at the end of the day, like, he is not jumping into no fight with me. Like, that's a whole different type of atmosphere. That's not like fighting. I'm saying.
So basically, you telling me Tank scared?
I ain't gonna say the man scared. I'm just saying for a fact.
So what
I
you
know
saying?
He not jumping in the ring with.
Rumors are flying, debates are heating up, and fans are on the edge of their seats. The news around a potential fight between Tank Davis and Shakur Stevenson has set the boxing world on fire. And dude, this isn't just any fight. It's an event that could change the sport forever. If you're new to boxing, here's a little recap about these two boxers. Tank Davis, the explosive powerhouse from Baltimore, has taken the boxing scene by storm with his crazy knockout ability and relentless drive. It's only been 11 years since his debut, yet his punches have become the stuff of legend, leaving opponents reeling and fans amazed. On the other side, we've got Shakur Stevenson, a smooth and strategic fighter from Newark, New Jersey. With a young career of only 7 years, Shakur was able to impress everyone through his technical skills and defensive moves, which are nothing short of spectacular, leaving opponents frustrated while captivating fans with his masterful footwork and pinpoint accuracy.
The only person I can really give salute to is Shakur because he grew up with him. You know, that's why I get on Shakur. Sometimes he changes his media, try to be that tough guy, big dad. Let's keep it real. We grew up together. Me and your grandpa were cool, you know what I'm saying? But pure box, you know what I'm saying? They know Tank is different. You notice they don't say nothing like...
The boxing world is divided. Who's gonna come out on top? Everyone has their say, experts, former champions, and fans, literally every single one of them. Some believe Tank's incredible power will be unstoppable, while others are confident that Shakur's sharp ring IQ and defensive skills will carry the day. It's anyone's guess, and that's what makes it so exciting.
Who do you think is the big three now in boxing?
It's divisions, right? There's no big three in boxing. In Devin's group, there's only two left, which is Shakur Stevenson and Tank, because they're undefeated. In my opinion, I think Tank is gonna, be that guy for that for that division.
You think Frank Martin got a chance against Tank?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely coming up in June.
Yeah, absolutely not. Because the thing about Tank is, Tank has a core group of coaches that's been with him since a child. And Tank has the punching power. When you have punching power in the chin, in boxing ability, capability, in raw athleticism, Tank is explosive. He has a high boxing IQ. He's a southpaw. He punches fucking like nobody. Like he punches like a punches like a heavyweight. And then you got Shakur.
The excitement is really ramping up as we are getting inch closer to the potential fight date. Both fighters bring compelling stories to this matchup that only add fuel to the fire. Tank's journey from the tough streets of Baltimore to world champion is a true testament to his grit and determination. On the other hand, Shakur's rapid rise and technical mastery highlight a fighter who's clearly destined for greatness.
I'm gonna keep it like real. I'm gonna keep it 100. A lot of people feel that Tank is just a power puncher. I don't think that. I think that he's a very skillful fighter. I think that the power just along with the skills, he's so strong. He clip people that people forget that he's that skillful. But I think that he's very skillful. I think that he's gonna pummel Frank Martin, and he's gonna think that he put on a crazy example, and he's gonna feel real tough. Frank Martin, not me. That's all I really got.
And the experts have also started to weigh in with their predictions. Former world champion Tim Bradley believes Shakur Stevenson has what it takes to dethrone Tank. According to Bradley, Stevenson's defensive skills and ring IQ make him the ultimate challenge for Davis.
So, bud. I just got one and all. I know Shakur Stevenson's going to be having a fight coming up. I know there's a lot of pressure of having to perform. Some people have been very critical of, you know, this last fight. He has the free agency thing coming up. Any kind of wisdom, advice, you know, and something for a young fighter?
Shakur don't need me to give him any wisdom. Shakur that guy, man. And call it whatever you want to call it. He ain't gonna be with Top Rank, whatever y'all want to say. You know, you hated this. Not. He don't need me to say what he needs to do. Shakur already knows what he needs to do. You know, he's seeing Tank shine. He's seeing Tank get that attention. But you know, his ultimate goal is to be the best at 135 pounds. That's his goal. So he gonna come in feeling some type of way. He gonna come in refocused, dedicated like always, and he gonna show y'all. He gonna show y'all what he's made of on that night when he returns. Trust me, he will. You know, he has that in him, dog. He's different, cut from a different cloth, bro.
He's the one to beat. He's the one to beat Tank. You think?
Yeah, yeah. And call me a hate. I don't give a damn. Yeah, y'all keep coming at me. Keep bringing that hate. Keep bringing that hate, baby. I love it. Keep bringing it. Yes, he beats Tank. He outboxes him. Very easy, no problem.
Dude, this fight isn't just about winning. It's a collision of styles and philosophies. Fans predict that Tank will bring his relentless aggression, seeking to land his devastating power shots, while Shakur will counter with precision, using his defensive skills to frustrate Davis and capitalize on any mistakes.
You make one mistake against Tank, dog, and it's a wrap. Haney is a great fighter. He is a great fighter. To me, he is. He's a ton of skill, ability. He has size over these guys, so on and so forth. I just think that a guy like Shakur is just defensively better. You know what I mean? He knows how to control every avenue in that ring, not just from the outside to mid-range. Every avenue. He can walk you down. He can be in your face. You know, he can maul you. I think he will have the advantage on Haney on the inside. Then you have a guy like Tank. I think those two, with the power, the IQ that Tank has, and the IQ that Shakur has, yeah, I think that they will give Haney a run for his money and probably...
This isn't just another fight. Tease the biggest event in boxing right now. Everyone's going crazy over with anticipation, debating the strengths and weaknesses of both fighters and eagerly waiting to see how it all unfolds.
If you fight Tank Davis,
I'm dangerous.
How you fought Edwin De Los Santos, you're not getting them rounds, homeboy.
Hey, I don't care.
You're not getting it. If that same fight happened, you're not getting on the scorecards like that, homeboy. You're not, bro.
I don't know who, I don't know who made you like the god or like to tell me what's gonna happen or what. Like, I'm gonna fight how I fight regardless. I'm gonna be me regardless. I'm not gonna switch up. Nothing ain't gonna change, and I'm gonna come out victorious against anybody. Anybody. Why? I wanna see every last one of them.
Shakur Stevenson has made it clear he's not afraid of anyone, not even Tank Davis. He's confident in his skills and ready to prove himself. It's some crazy level of self-confidence that leads Shakur to believe in his own abilities. With this unshakable confidence and determination, he's ready to show the world what he's made of when he steps into the ring against Tank.
Stevenson and Tank Davis is the best fight in boxing to be made. I think it happens next year.
When asked about this upcoming fight, Former champ Shawn Porter says that the Tank Davis versus Shakur Stevenson is the biggest fight that could be made in boxing right now. Porter said that he's excited about this potential matchup, believing it will be an incredible watch. He's confident that this fight will happen despite the backlash from the boxing industry and is eager to see how it unfolds.
Break down each one of these fighters, extraordinary fighters, historical fighters, strength. No, break down what is each one's strength.
Yeah.
And what is each one weakness?
I think I think out of the three of them, I actually like Shakur the most. Because again, when I can look at you and not see what you see, to me that is extraordinary. Shakur is, again, it's like he's been there before. I watched him move in the ring, and he moves before the guy even throws his punch. You know what I mean? Like I saw him do that, and then to see him do that in live time in actual fights. There's a difference between sparring and doing what you do in sparring, and then being that comfortable in a fight. A lot of guys don't come to the ring as comfortable as Shakur is.
Once the headgear come off in them,
and he mean too.
Yeah.
And he mean too. You know what I mean? I think that that's the best thing that Shakur got going for him is his reflexes and intuition and his instinct.
Oscar Valdez.
Okay, so while breaking down the strengths and weaknesses of each fighter, Kenny Porter notes that Shakur Stevenson's greatest asset is his incredible reflexes and instinct. He moves with a level of comfort and precision that's rare in young fighter these days. On the other hand, Tank Davis's raw power and explosive ability are his key strengths. Yup, you heard it right. This is a classic case of skill versus power.
Down.
Is Shakur the guy that beats Gervonta in your opinion?
No, it's a tough one because Tank carries a punch, but if you're gonna knock somebody out, you gotta first hit him. And Shakur is very difficult to hit. He's always a step away. Shakur. Then what can I say? People saw the fight. I gave him my best, and try to land those shots is not easy. And even if you land those shots, it's in a defensive way where he's kind of backing up, and you can't get him with a clean shot to even land that knockout there.
The WBC super featherweight champ, Oscar Valdez, also didn't shy away to share his thoughts on the Tank versus Shakur debate. While he acknowledges that Shakur has the skills to compete with Tank, he still leans towards Tank as the more formidable opponent. Valdez reminded the eager fans that Tank's punching power is a significant factor, and even though Shakur is a tough opponent, Tank's strength could be the deciding factor.
It was a professional versus an amateur. Frank Martin lost the fight in round one. When Tank walked out and made him do exactly what he wanted him to do, he lost the fight. Frank went out there and just wasted a lot of energy in the first 3 or 4 rounds. And by round 5, round 6, especially with the weight problems that he was having, he got tired. And once he got tired, his ball game, Tank lined him up.
To be honest, if Tank Davis and Shakur Stevenson actually were to face off, it would be a fight of two completely contrasting styles. Shakur's technical and defensive skills could easily frustrate Tank and force him to adapt his usual aggressive approach. Trust me, this is a matchup that promises nothing but excitement.
Range.
Shakur Stevenson. Shakur might have better defense, but at the end of the day, I still think we haven't seen the best Tank Davis. That's what people always power. We still haven't seen the best Tank Davis. And Shakur, for the most part, he comes forward. Tank Davis, all he takes is one shot. He's a very patient fighter. He doesn't throw a lot of shots, but every shot he throws, he makes them count.
You know the name Paulie Malignaggi, the former world champion. He also gives his take on the potential fight. Malignaggi praises Tank for his recent victories, but believes Shakur is getting a little overboard with this challenge. He points out that while Shakur's high boxing IQ and versatility could give him an edge in a fight against Tank, Tank's power is always a wild card. In simple words, Shakur's skills might be too much for him.
But Shakur Stevenson is the most cerebral fighter in boxing today. He's the best fighter. If he's looked at in the correct way, he will be the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world one day. This guy is the best pure boxer in the sport. Nobody can touch him. Nobody can beat him, including elite level guys. Shakur Stevenson would beat Gervonta Davis, and he'd make it look pretty easy. I'll tell you what, Gervonta's power is always a wild card, but Shakur Stevenson is...
Paulie Malignaggi also seems a little bamboozled after the revelation of this match. He believes that Tank has might forgotten the fact that Shakur is one of the most cerebral fighters in boxing today, and his boxing IQ and skills make him a serious contender against him. For Malignaggi, Shakur's technical abilities could lead him to an easy victory, even against an opponent as powerful as Tank.
He throw shots and then want to be buddy-buddy. You know what I mean? Saying all this stuff on Twitter and then run in my locker room and want to take a picture and all that type of stuff. I bet. We ain't cool no more. Wait, none of that. That's it. That's what it is. You feel me? And niggas gotta stand on it. That's why I'm in that mode now. Like, I ain't got no friends in this.
Me personally, I never heard him disrespect you as a man. Like,
man, I won't fight somebody that disrespect me.
Like, he a bitch ass nigga. I never heard no shit like that.
But if you know me, you know, like, don't go on no internet talking about he want dad step in the. What you mean? I want dad step in the ring with you? Right. That's disrespecting me.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, it is.
So, the showdown between Gervonta Davis and Shakur Stevenson is set for early 2025. And at this point, fans simply just cannot keep it to themselves. And who can blame? With both fighters boasting undefeated records and contrasting styles, this fight promises to be an unforgettable match.
One thing I can say about Tank is he's smart. He can box.
Yes.
And he's explosive. I see that being Shakur's toughest fight because of the power.
As we count down the days to this epic showdown, the excitement just keeps growing. Will Tank Davis's explosive power dominate the ring? Or will Shakur Stevenson's strategic brilliance secure him the win? One thing's for sure, this fight is set to become one of the greatest battles in boxing history. Stay tuned, because this fight is going to be one for the ages.